then you talked about before the season your team being fun, fast, and physical. Who's really embodied that mentality so far in the first 3 games?
Man, shoot, all the guys are bought in. They believe in it. They're playing fast, and you should look behind these doors right here and see everybody preparing. It's Tuesday at 3:30, and our guys have gone to class and they're come back watching film. It's unbelievable how well these guys prepare, and we just got to keep it up. They prepare and they work hard.
Ty Okada mentioned that in the post game about how they could basically call it every play, and he mentioned the preparation or how much of that is just watching film, and what other things go into being able to predict plays like that.
Not really. I mean, everybody has their system, and people predict what we're in, but we got to know our weaknesses and how to cover them up. And on offense, we won't know every play. We're gonna see new stuff every week, but in general, there's some things that you're going to see week to week, and we want to make sure whatever they do best, we can take it away. It's kind of the goal. And we'll see new stuff there. Our base rules got to hold true.
Coach Vegan mentioned that you'll have Tyrell back this week. How much of a lift will that be when he can get back in on
that'd be huge. You should have seen him at practice today. He can run and cover, and might be playing a little more man when he's out there. But it'll be a huge lift. And just having him out there practicing, holding the guys accountable has been huge for us also.
How has he handled that time off? What has he done to kind of keep himself busy and mentally prepared?
Well, he really hasn't been, per se off. He's been in meetings, doing rehab, doing everything on the field, doing rehab while we're at practice. He just hasn't been taking all of the reps. Now he's, taking full load of reps and practicing, so he's doing a good job there.
You gonna focus on corner? Is that the plan?
He'll do corner and nickel. Do a little bit of both.
Was he? You think he could have come back earlier than this? Was there any part of saving him for conference, or was it just this was when he was ready?
No, we haven't. We don't save anything, game plan wise or players, or we want to, unload it all every week because you never know. So I don't know that this is about just happened that way timing wise. So
your secondary has performed pretty well without him. So with him back, what does that mean for the rest of those guys, you think?
I mean, kind of our philosophy on defense is if guys are above the line, we're going to play them. I mean, we had Troy Anderson, Nolan, and Callie all rotating that linebacker because they all played at a high level. And the more guys we got playing at a high level, the more guys we're going to play regardless of who it is. That just means more guys are going to be fresh at the end of the year. So he'll add more depth, and you got more guys that can make plays, and we'll be fresher, more disciplined, get to play harder, longer. That's the goal. Wish we had 50 guys that could play. We rotate all of them.
I know Ty played some nickel there. Do you expect him to be nickel and safety, or where do you expect him to be?
No, Ty will stay mainly nickel.
Okay.
How excited were you for his pick six on Saturday?
Yeah, we're making fun of him because his buddy had to help him out because he's running so slow.
Coach, what have you seen from Ty early on in this season? I mean, he seems to be flying all over the field.
Oh, yeah, he's easy to coach, fun to coach, really the entire group. And like I said before, their preparation is key. And just being disciplined and playing fast and having their eyes in the right spot. And good things happen to those who work hard and those who prepare. And you never know what's going to happen week to week, but you get the best chance of good things happening when you prepare well and you're disciplined. And we've been talking about that a lot, and guys have bought into it.
How much on that play was Ty being slow, or Jeff just being really fast?
Probably Jeff being really fast, but me and Ty got a good relationship. I clown at him a lot.
Well, speaking of fast, I mean, Troy obviously showed off a little bit there. But you seeing him for the first time, I guess, in person, running with the ball in his hands. How did you react to that?
Well, it wasn't my first time. We see it in practice a lot. You guys just don't get to see it. But it was fun. I mean, I was kind of like, please get in. And then like, as soon as he caught it, I was like, yeah, he probably getting in. So he didn't need any help, though. He got in on his own. It's good. He did his job. Did a great job taking coaching, knowing the tendencies. And obviously, Troy, being Troy, he's a playmaker. You got to do much there. So.
Everyone says how fun it is to watch Chase Benson practice. What are your thoughts on watching him practice and in the games?
Oh, practice, he destroys plays, so it's hard to see the run fit sometimes. And I'm like, well, if he's not in there, he might be fitting over there. So he destroys stuff, and then you get to the game and he destroys stuff. So he makes life easy. He's a real man in there. So
Do you almost have to rein him back a little bit sometimes so you can get a normal practice in?
no, we don't rein him back at all. Not at all. Let him go. You keep him rolling. That's how he plays. So let him be himself.
What's it like coaching him?
It's fun, man. He don't say much before practice, but you notice him when we start practice. I joke around with him and before practice, and he's a fun dude. We got a good roster. We got a good culture. Chase is no different. He just don't like speaking in front of groups.
That's not.
Talk about the depth on the defensive line. I mean, you guys have played, well, I guess not counting garbage time. I mean, 11 guys basically. Just have you been impressed with everybody who's come in, all the backups so far, and just how important do you think that those rotations have been on the defensive line?
What I think is the hardest position on the field is D-line on defense. If me and you got up and wrestled right now, we both will be tired in 10 seconds. Like, all right, we're done. So that's what they do every time. It's different than running. I can run sprints all day. We can go run sprints all day if you're in shape. When you're leaning on a 300-pounder, you can't stay in there for 40, 50 snaps. We want our guys to be fresh and playing hard. And we're not in the business of playing guys who aren't ready. We're playing 11 guys on the D-line because they're all ready to go. And they're all playing above the line. So you don't always have that luxury. So we got guys that can play, Greeby, Ben, David, Austin. I mean, we got a bunch of dudes that are ready to go, and everybody's contributing, which means we can stay fresh, and we'll be fresh at the end of the year.